You remember that former Colorado officer essentially shown on body cam footage violently arresting and injuring that 73-year-old woman with dementia, and then essentially later joking about it. If you don't remember, let's go ahead and play that video to jog your memory.
Ma'am, police, stop. You want to stop with lights on, siren? Stop. You just left Walmart. Do you need to be arrested right now? No. Okay. Let's stop. Come on.
I'm going home.
No, on the ground. Stay on the ground.
I'm going home.
On the ground. On the ground.
I'm going home.
Stop.
I'm going home. I'm going
Quit.
Out here. I'm going home.
No, you're not.
How do you think that went?
What? That went crazy.
You do?
Did you know? Did you hear a talk? When I had everything's car when we first got there, and I was like, I'm gonna play. I was pushing her. I was like, oh no. The first time I got music, I was very excited. I was like, I was super excited. I was like, I'm fine. I can handle it. I mean, y'all I was like, all right, let's wrestle, girl. Let's wrestle. Right on the ground, all that stuff. Got her cuffed up. Ready? Yeah.
Stand up. We're not gonna hold you.
Oh, you're talking. Why are you doing this?
I think so.
This is great.
I think you want to action. I hate it.
I love it.
I hate it.
The officer that tackled that now 75-year-old woman with dementia, who was approximately 100 pounds, that was Officer Austin Hopp. He pushed that woman to the ground, broke her arm, joked about it afterward, the sound of her injury. That's what he was doing with his friends. Well, essentially, he was facing a mandatory sentence of 10 to 30 years. And of course, he now got a sweetheart deal, dropping it from 2 to 8 years. That's right. He did resign from the Loveland Police Department after a brief investigation into his case. But you know what? Let's talk a little bit about how this sweetheart deal played out. So what we do know is that Hopp was initially charged with assault, attempting to influence a public servant, and official misconduct. After Wednesday's deposition, Austin Hopp now faces up to 8 years in prison when he's sentenced in May for second-degree assault, although the judge had the discretion to sentence him to probation or a halfway house. He'd face a mandatory prison sentence between 10 and 32 years under the original, more serious assault count he was charged with. Now, Garner's daughter-in-law, Shannon Stewart, she spoke during the court Wednesday on behalf of the family and said that when they first met with prosecutors last May, they felt the charges were appropriate. This is at the heightened level, and they had one request, which is no plea deal. I'm really disappointed that the district attorney would offer a plea, said John Stewart, who is Garner's son, last week. Now, caught off guard, shocked, disappointed, definitely. In court, Shannon Stewart said that they felt the deals were typically offered if there wasn't enough evidence, which the family said was overwhelming in this case. Prosecutors countered by saying that they were not at all concerned about their ability to prove the case, and instead the decision was based on multiple factors and still provided accountability, although with less severe sentencing. Now, Hopp had also been charged with attempting to influence a public servant, a felony, and official misconduct, a misdemeanor. Those charges were not included in the plea deal. This really sounds like he got off easy, or at least is going to definitely get off very easy here, despite the fact that we saw what he did was completely out of line, unnecessary, and violated that woman's rights in every respect of the word. Kyla.
Absolutely
disgusting and terrifying behavior that should make anyone fund and shield police. And let me just repeat the damage and harm to dementia. They scratch and dislocate her shoulder. She had a bloody nose, contusions on her knees, and a mental health deterioration. I asked everyone again, is that a system that you want to support? And it also just shows what kind of crime that this country takes seriously. When we see crime punished in this country, they always want to give them maximum sentences to show an example. But they don't do that with the police officers who time and time again do criminal activity that harm and even kill people in this country. It's a shame, and I'm very disappointed at the judge and the DA for the decisions that they made.
Absolutely, that woman was clearly struggling from something that is completely obvious in her demeanor. Also, everyone knew in that community that there was an adult living facility for individuals who have certain issues and disabilities and struggles. And so the fact that that officer would have approached this woman the way he did, it really shows that he abused his power here. And then also seeing him try to essentially manipulate the system and now to be the beneficiary of a plea deal. It really speaks to how broken our system is. And it really does tell us, as you noted, Kyla, essentially who really gets the punishment and who gets the breaks here.